Welcome back to Between Bells. 2020 has forced people to get creative, and luckily for our next guest, that wasn't too difficult. Joining us now is award-winning actress and singer Kristin Chenoweth herself. Kristin, so good to have you with us on the show today.
Hi, y'all.
I do want to start with your new baking competition show that you're hosting on Food Network called Candyland. You've mastered Broadway, music, TV roles. I have to admit, Candyland seems like the exact kind of content we all need right now in these troubling times. Why did you decide to host a game show like that?
Well, honestly, when the Food Network called me, I said, y'all don't know, I really don't know my kitchen. Like, I'm not your girl. And then they explained Candyland, what it was based on, the board game that we grew up playing, but also I'm a big fan of just their sets and their design. But when I knew that it would be like walking into Candyland, and then these incredible bakers came across all over the United States, and I got to watch them do their thing. And honestly, that was the biggest inspiration for me, because as an artist in a different milieu, watching these folk just kill it every episode during a pandemic safely. It was not only inspiring, but we all bonded. And when you're in a reality show, I usually thought there was a little bit more. There was some, I'm sure, pretty big competition, but when you see them really bond, and then when people start leaving, the real emotion that came from it, it was quite touching, frankly.
Yeah, okay, so there's a little bit of drama, emotion, excitement. That is good to hear. Kristin, you do, at least to some extent, know your way around food, because I see a ton of crackers and products behind you. So you have this new partnership with Kellogg. So tell us what that partnership entails.
Yes, well, first of all, I like anything to cook that I can take out of a package and eat. It's a two-shop stop. You just open it and eat. So the Kellogg's crackers are just crafted to bring any, meat and cheese board to the next level. And at the holiday time, I can't imagine a better time to have this. They have so many different kinds, and it just, on their website, they have different holiday ideas, and it just makes it easy to put together, especially for someone like me who just wants it to be easy, quick, and fun. At the holidays, I don't know how your family is, but we eat at my house. We eat, and we're big snackers, okay? So this just seems right for me.
I feel like a meat and cheese board in some ways is more important than the other dishes that you have at a holiday meal, I think. But Kristin, I am personally not very good at creating a meat and cheese board. I like to look at them on social media. What advice do you have for people who are just not experienced at creating beautiful works of art with their food?
Well, right now, first of all, what's the reality show? They have Phone a Friend. I think that's really important.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Cheese board, yes, Phone a Friend. I'm working in Vancouver right now, and my very good friend for many years, who actually lives next door to me in the hotel, is Alan Cumming. And I was wanting to do my meat and cheese board, and I just phoned a friend, and he came right over and helped me.
That is very good advice. Kristin, normally during the holidays, a lot of families would be going to Broadway shows and experiencing that together. Unfortunately, not happening this year. You know, we are learning that a lot of Broadway actors are now also losing their health care coverage, losing health insurance. How long do you think these people who rely on Broadway can last when Broadway continues to be shut down?
I think it's a big struggling time, and I thank you for asking. There's one way that we can all help. We have a great organization called the Actors Fund, and they are doing nightly performances where people can call in online and donate. I fully support and encourage and urge everyone for Christmas. For me personally, I don't want any Christmas gifts. I want donations to the Actors Fund that will help our actors, our crew, all of the people, our wardrobe, everybody that works behind the scenes. And thank you for asking me, because that is what I would love to see donations being made in honor of the holidays.
Good. That is very good to know, Kristin. Speaking of Broadway, of course, it is the 17th anniversary of Wicked. You, of course, are the OG Glinda. There have been moves to make it into a movie. Is it important to you to make it into a film?
Yes, I really want Wicked to live on, and it will on Broadway, but I want it to be on film. And whether that means on film or on television, because as we know, movie theaters are also a dying breed, just to speak directly. So if it's on TV, wouldn't that be even cooler? More people would see it. The message is one of friendship, love, and forgiveness. Themes I like in a show, and I would love more people to see it.
And Kristin, you're also lending your voice to The Witches, a different project based on the Roald Dahl book. I understand that you were recording in your closet, a lot of weird protocols that had to be taken in order to get this done. What was that like, filming that film?
Well, I'm not a tech person, so I couldn't go into a studio, right? Because we're still being incredibly safe at that time. We still are. We've just learned how to do it better. But my poor boyfriend deadened my closet by meaning the sound. So we put sheets and blankets and pillows up all around the walls so as to not have an echo. And we set up an iPad, and Robert Zemeckis, the director, and I, and the animators voice timed, Zoomed, FaceTimed, and therefore Daisy was born, which is the character I play in the film.
I love it. Kristin, I have some experience recording things in my closet as well, so I feel you. Kristin, thank you again so much for your time today. That's actress and singer Kristin Chenoweth. Thanks again.